we're here today. I just wanted to come on for a little bit and talk about my Smoky Mountain retreat. And Catherine was there last year, and I have two other guests who've come to my retreats before. And I just thought we'd give a little interview. Thanks for coming, Catherine. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
I love the retreats for that reason. But in person, nothing really tops that, the in-person experience.
Yeah, that was my first retreat I've ever done. And so I was a little outside my comfort zone, like what am I doing to go into a cabin with all these people I don't know? But I was so glad that I did it. And I showed up, saw you, and actually met a couple of the other girls like at the coffee shop. And then we kind of followed each other in and drove together and to get to the cabin. And everybody's amazing. And it's one of those things where it's so neat to find a group of people that we all do the same thing. So you can talk about where did you want to get or whatever that you do. Yeah. What your thing is, or who you communicate with, or what you do, and everybody's so into it and so excited to hear about you. I learned so much just by watching others, and the energy there was incredible. So it was really,
the energy is a big part of it, because we go to this cabin, we clear it, all of us together. That really raises the vibration a lot. You find that you can do things that you might not do at home. I mean, the vibe is clearer. You don't have things to do. I mean, the Wi-Fi doesn't really work that well there, which is a good thing. Yeah, we're not on our pads or anything, we're just hanging out. And I think it makes a huge difference. Did you find that it helped you to be in that space? Or
I'm so glad I did, and I look back, and that was actually, I believe for me, that was kind of like a catapult to moved me forward. Just like what you were just saying, was that the amount of energy that you get off of everybody. And then when we're doing the workshops that you had set up and all the activities and connecting, and each person would, take their turn and stuff. But it's just the energy of that room or the whole cabin of just being there. I mean, I made deeper connections than I ever had before. And I've only continued to progress even further since then. So I really believe that was like the beginning of just this energy boost that kicked me on the other side.
So I'm glad to hear you say that it continued when you went home, because, you sometimes wonder, like, will it be as good when you go home? But it really felt like it brought you up a vibrational step in your channeling.
Yeah, because I think it helps you connect, realize like what that feeling is at a higher connection, if that makes any sense. That feeling, or knowing how I got there, or something that was something that I was able to continue. And that's how I know, like, when I sit with a card or something, if I'm doing a drawing or something, then, I can feel, it's almost like a body chill that comes over me and stuff. And it was just little things that started to show up. And like I said, basically on that street, it just got a boost. It happened gradually through class, but like I said, the energy with everybody around, I think that was just a big stepping stone.
Well, that's cool. So I'm really helping anyone who doesn't trance to trance if they want to, or if they're beginners, to have them start channeling, relay channeling, or, and even as an advanced light worker, there's so much more you can learn. I learned a lot. So what was your favorite part?
A massive spread of food every day. And, and then you're in like the woods, even though all the cabins are together, but you're like in the woods, the view, and, but also a very cool highlight.
This year, they're telling me that, like, from what we saw, they're going to have me then the veil, bring more fae in, because they showed us last year that they could do that. So, well, thanks for coming on and talking to everybody.
All right. Thanks for having me. Bye.